Yo, what is good, world? It's your boy, Calvin Leroy King the third. And as always, I got my lovely co-host with the most by my side, Miss Reese PC, the one and only.
What up, y'all?
And we thank y'all for tuning in and turning up for another dope segment of This, That, and the Third, the lifestyle show that gives you life. Literally. Now, topping off today's headlines and entertainment, I don't even want to talk about what made the headlines. I want to talk about what happened this past weekend. Can we go there real quick?
Okay, so I'll start that off.
Please, believe me.
I watched it. So my favorite show, Desus and Moreau, right? Were on The Breakfast Club. And I watched it, and I watched DJ Envy get all in his feelings about a comment that they made because DJ Envy and his wife went on The Real talking about his affair and how he had to get back, you know, in good with his wife.
That was when he got butt fucked? Or the rumor?
No, that wasn't even behind the Snapchat stuff that Charlamagne and them went in on him about on his own show. So no, this was something totally different. They went on The Real, and you know he wanted to confess his love or whatever. So on that show, well, on Desus and Moreau, they were talking about it, and he just made a comment saying because DJ Envy was like, no, she wasn't in love with DJ Envy, and the wife was like, oh no, I didn't know DJ Envy. I knew what's his name?
Bernard.
Fashawn or something like that. Whatever his real name is. And Desus was like, she was liking them DJ Envy checks though. So he got in his feelings about it. So on Breakfast Club.
Pretty much calling her a gold digger.
Right.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but she has been around the industry, yay or nay?
I don't know.
I heard that was Bow Wow's ex-girlfriend?
No, not his
Lil
wife.
Romeo?
Not his wife.
Oh, okay.
Erica Mena, who he slept with.
Oh, the cheater. The one he cheated with.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm clear now.
Yeah.
Sorry. Fake news. You get it here first on This, That, and the Third.
So, anyway, on the show, he was just like, yo, you can't disrespect my wife. You can talk about me all day, but you can't disrespect my wife. And, you know, and Mero was really trying, like.
But y'all got to know who these two dudes are.
You really do.
Like,
you have to know they show.
Silly as shit.
They go in, they talk about everybody.
Including themselves.
Yeah. And
man, live a little.
It was just, well, even the Breakfast Club, they talk about everybody too. And for him to be so in his feelings about shit that he did, to be on The Real.
You done did it all, bro.
You disrespected your wife, dude.
We're just recapping here.
Right. So anyway, they went in, and so that same night, Desus and Moreau went in on him as they were on his show. Right. And yeah, they was just in their feelings about it. So DJ Envy was here Saturday. He
definitely pulled up. They had the Green with Envy party. Provided in parts by Move Makers and Pyramid Marketing Solutions, LLC. What up, bros? It was at Sound Bar. It was St. Patrick's Day or St. Patrick's weekend, whatever. We called that shit St. Wakanda Day. But
right.
It was interesting, man. It was interesting because he gets up, you know, a celebrity DJ, I'm not going to say it's hard to find in Chicago, but, you know, Chicago's not necessarily a destination spot for DJs, right? So when you get one,
many.
Yeah. So when you get one, you kind of like, ooh, Kid Capri in town. Ooh, Jazzy Jeff in town.
Right.
Ooh, Envy's in town a little bit. I really thought that was just that nigga nickname. Like, is DJ Academics an actual DJ, or he's just a shit talking ass nigga on Everyday
Chicago? I don't know if I don't know.
I've never heard these niggas work, but nevertheless, he pulls up. Big anticipation. He gets there. He pulls up with Safari, who 2 weeks ago I think was having the best week ever, right? Fucking gets on the mic. Is about to play that Cameron, fuck you.
Yeah.
Shit. He's leading up into it, but he's talking his cash on the mic. He says, hey, man, I want everybody in the club to put their middle fingers up for any haters in their life, and I want y'all to tell them this. And before he dropped the track, he was like, and Desus and Moreau as well. And niggas was like, I don't know about that. I don't know about saying that here in Chicago.
You're not in New York.
Where we don't give a fuck about your beef with Desus and Moreau.
At all.
And we don't care about it. We care about this song.
We don't care about your ass. How about that?
So it's just one of those, nigga, if you don't play Hunted by Safari so we can tell you up in this bitch, come on, man. So and to me, it was forced. I'm not, thank God, but if I'm DJ Envy, I'm not touring the country dissing Desus and Moreau, who are only going to continue to get more clout, more fame, and poke at you even more for doing such, man.
And they have been.
And they have been. And it will continue until you stop. Until you stop. What they say, life is 90%, 10% what happens to you, 90% how you respond to it.
Yeah.
Don't respond, bro. They won. They won this round.
Look, and Moreau has a thing with saying, suck my dick from the back. And he told that nigga.
Man, he said that shit like, Man, I was just having a conversation with somebody the other day. You have to love these guys, man, because they just so like kiddish. They're like grown as fuck, but they're children. They're like childish. They're childish as hell. But I was just having a conversation with somebody the other day about like when we was growing up, how like before the pause and before the no homo, niggas used to do and say hella gay shit, and it was just okay.
It was just okay.
Case in point. Did you grow up on wrestling? Not grow up, but were you in tune?
I was around with wrestling. Yeah.
Do you remember the Macho Man Randy Savage, G?
I mean, I don't know the name.
Oh my God, this is one of my favorite wrestlers ever. But this nigga dressed like a homosexual.
Well, yeah,
his entire career, dog. Because we was in the barbershop. Shout out to Bronzeville Barber Salon on 35th in Indiana. And shameless plug. And we was watching old school Macho Man clips. Don't ask me why. And it was just funny as hell. That's just a sidebar, but it was just funny as hell. Dude had on like a rhinestone bandana tied around a cowboy hat with ski goggles and a goddamn halter top. Niggas was like, this was the guy we looked up to growing up. Yeah. What the fuck was we doing?
I mean,
where were our parents?
I don't think anything was wrong with that because I think men were comfortable with their masculinity.
Yeah.
So it was like, I could rock some heels, some clogs, some bell bottoms, and don't test me.
You heard of Gold Dust?
No.
That nigga crossed the line. But anyway, we're going to get into our entertainment news, man. You know, what's up with this, the Jacksons? The Jacksons?
The Jacksons have a half-sister.
The Jackson family?
Yep.
The Michael Jackson family has a half-sister?
Yes.
So
she's the baby.
I was going to call her Claretta. On Angela Bassett's side? On the mama's side?
I'm like, Angela Bassett.
Angela Bassett is Michael Jackson's mama. Yeah. She follow me. Keep up.
Yeah, no, on Joe's side, it was Joe's baby.
Should've known. It was the lady on the phone?
Yes. See, and I thought about it. I was like, I remember in the movie, the lady on the phone kept calling the house.
Ice cream.
And he went to the store around the corner.
Damn. Angela Bassett always gets cheated on when she plays a celebrity.
Such good role.
She plays very good. Very
good. Look, the girl, her name is Johanna Vanna. But she wrote a book called Bastard Child, and she was on the talk yesterday.
This is the child or the mother's child? The mother of the child?
This is the child. This is
Joe's
child. This is the baby. So her and Janet are 8 years apart.
And Janet 100, so she like 92?
Janet 50.
Oh, so she's 42.
Yeah.
I was only divided by 2.
Okay. So anyway, she was saying she lived in the same neighborhood, and because of that, a lot of times.
Gary?
No.
Or when they made it?
When they made it.
Okay, I'm like, what the fuck?
When they made it.
Okay.
Because I don't think Joe could have been having a whole nother kid when they was
Gary. there she go. That's Javania Jackson.
So this is when they obviously were in California. She lived in the same area, same neighborhood, and they would just have to go to different grocery stores and just change their life so that they wouldn't run into Catherine and the kids.
But he was.
Yeah.
The whole time.
The whole time. Right. And so the trick that is, Reby was the only one that acknowledges her.
And Reeby's the one that doesn't get acknowledged.
And she's the oldest, but she's the only one that's not in
talented.
the business.
Yeah, she's not talented.
I don't say not talented.
I'm just saying, there's a Braxton sister that's not talented, and there's a Jackson sister that's not talented.
Definitely a Braxton sister, but we're not going to go on that. But
I digress.
So I guess the girl was saying one day, when she got to meet Janet, it was Reby and Janet, and I guess Joe was there, how she was explaining it. But Janet got mad, got upset with her because she could call Joe Dad, and they were not allowed to call him Dad.
They called him Joseph.
They called him Joseph.
Damn, so she's like an only child.
So, but then she said a lot of that had to do with, Joseph was, or Joe, whatever you want to call him, was younger when he had them. You know what I'm saying? And he wasn't really like in daddy mode. He was trying to get it. And he wanted to figure out I got all these kids, how can we make it? And then the older he got,
monetize his family.
He became more of a dad. She said he was a dad to her. So it was interesting.
Very interesting.
A little messy, but interesting.
And the book is called?
Bastard Child. The Bastard Child.
Climbing the bestseller list?
I don't know. I had never heard of her or the book, so.
Oh, well, you heard it here first.
I just thought it was interesting.
Okay. Did you hear? I forgot what interview I was listening to, but they were talking about how our culture is being appropriated. Mm-hmm. The masses, aka white people, want to hear and receive.
Bruno Mars.
Yeah, they want to hear and receive their black culture from non-black people, including Bruno Mars and such.
I posted that on the page.
Okay, so boom, I knew it was like a good source that I saw it from, but I can't remember what meeting that was of the minds. Nevertheless, you know what I'm talking about.
Yep.
And when the girl was going off, she was mentioning how they was like, but Michael Jackson. She was like, Michael Jackson wouldn't be as successful in today's day and age.
She did say that.
They would have culturally appropriated everything he was doing. And the fact that he had to fight to get his shit onto MTV at one point, and just all the barriers that he broke, and still changed the way he looked while doing it. So it's kind of
to appease to those people.
To appease those people. They called it a skin disease.
What she was saying, I think she was right. She had points because I don't really care for Bruno Mars because I just think it's just corny. He's a James Brown.
I enjoy his music. I enjoy his last album.
Yeah, but
I'm sorry.
So I guess I kind of agree with her because of that.
Right.
Michael Jackson, I'm not sure if he would be as pop. Maybe if he was the original Mike, if he would have connected to that.
Big bell pepper nose.
Yeah, but if he made that transition in today's age like he did then, I think he would be looked at. Yeah, he would be looked at differently. So.
Slamming Sammy.
But in other news, sad news, unfortunately, Queen Latifah's mom passed this week. She died of heart failure. So that's really sad because I feel like we know her.
Condition. I didn't even know her condition. Like I saw the pictures with the little strap on the nose. I'm assuming there was a tank attached to it.
She's a few years back when they did the celebration of BET for your mothers. She did one and she had the oxygen with her too. So I think she's just been having heart issues.
You know what, man? But that speaks to the fact that money can't
buy you life,
can't buy you life, can't buy you love. It just we all have our time.
Yeah.
And it's like, man, that's why I think we have to be intentional about living our life to the fullest and making reconciling with those that maybe we have wronged or felt like they've wronged us. Yeah. Because if they die tomorrow, you're going to feel some type of way. Now, fortunately, Queen and her mom seemed like they had a very good relationship, right?
They had a real good relationship, so I don't think there's any
that's not the case at all.
Issues there. But
it's like, I don't care. Rich, famous, what, bam, we all have an expiration date.
Yeah.
That's the one guaranteed in life is death. So
pretty much. And
so rest in peace to, I guess, Queen. What's over a Queen?
I forget her name. I call her
Mama Queen. Queen B.
I think everybody called her that.
Mama Queen.
But also Craig Mack passed last week.
Now, I'm concerned because he also died of congested heart failure. What causes that? He was 46 years old.
He was 46.
Because at least Queen Latifah is 46 and her mom
was older. Yeah.
Craig Mack was her peer.
So Craig Mack had been sick prior to, maybe like 6 months prior to this. Eric, is the rapper named Eric Sermon?
Eric Sermon from EPMD.
Right, so he had been working or speaking with Craig Mack because Craig Mack wanted to do a project because he knew he was sick and he wanted to get some stuff out. Yeah. And so he called Eric and they had a conversation, and in the interview Eric says he wanted to go to him and he was like, I don't want you to see me like this.
So he was like.
So he knew. So I guess they did some songs together, a documentary. So some of that stuff will be coming out later, but yeah.
And that's tough too. Like seeing somebody die. You ever done that? You ever seen somebody like you knew like you got about 10 days?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I wasn't saying 10
not
days.
10 days, but you know what I'm saying? It's just like, look. Yeah, the Reaper just, come on, nigga. I got other places to be, right? Come on, man. Hurry up, nigga. But
okay with you.
It's unfortunate, man. But rest in peace, Craig Mack. Unfortunately, I use that hashtag or that saying now. So, like, you know how people be like, oh, man, that shit dead. I'll be like, man, Craig Mack. Because we started, I know it's early, but that's the way I pay homage. Like, we did that with Nate Dogg. I mean, when somebody
says all that shit is dead.
Yeah, I be like, man, like, you be like, man, G, man, like, we playing basketball. Nigga like, man, we finna bust y'all asses game, man. Craig Mack. That just mean that. Dead. You know what I'm saying? Nate Dogg.
I don't know if I agree with that, but okay.
Luther. Dead. Any dead person you can use synonymous with dead. That's how I pay homage, so I don't mean disrespectfully if you hear me do that. I'm just forewarning.
Okay, so last but not least in entertainment, Cardi B.
Cardi?
A girl.
I've been following her lately, man. I saw her without makeup one time. It was thoroughly.
That's how they all look.
Disappointed.
That's how they all
look. I like them natural.
Under some natural light with a little dimmer, maybe.
Okay. Whatever those things are, I thought I liked Cardi B.
So anyway, she is speaking out about the vixens, strippers being a part of the Me Too movement. What do you think about that?
What, speaking out and saying they should be or they shouldn't be, or where's her position?
Should be.
They should be.
Right. So on WGCI, I think it was yesterday maybe, they had one of the local strippers from Chicago.
Who? Sabrina?
Lonnie Lollipop, I don't know, something like that. I've seen her around. No.
No? Not one of those?
Don't waste your time. But anyway, she called in to kind of give her input on that. And so Kendra G was like, okay, so you a stripper, you dancing. We know that's the environment for men to kind of grab, reach on you, say whatever. And she was like, it is, but there's a line. There's a line.
It's called your thong.
Shut up. There is a line.
It's called your butt crack.
And so she was saying,
it's the only line we respect. Don't go in that butt crack, nigga. You can do anything else to them cheeks. Don't go in that damn butt crack.
Okay, so she was saying it's really hard because there's some girls who will sleep, who will do whatever, right?
Ooh, habitual line steppers.
So where is the line in the Me Too movement if you're a stripper, a dancer?
You making me pop this pussy. I'm not going. On this one, I'm not going.
So do you think there should be a Me Too for them?
There should be.
Professions.
There should be daycare for them. That's all they need. So they can work more hours and make that money.
Well, okay, so no Me Too for the strippers. Okay.
I'm not rolling with it because it's one thing to be like, man, I'm professional and I'm this and I'm that, and I'm totally not on that.
Yeah.
But
you say if you popping ass.
If you're popping ass and somebody steps across the line, it's probably because they didn't see that motherfucker. That's all I'm gonna say. Now I will say this: I'm in corporate settings and shit all of a sudden, and I'll say something to a beautiful, not even beautiful, a well-dressed young lady, old lady. I'm like, oh, that's a nice skirt. No, Me Too. Like I always say, that's it, just so it's no confusion. Like I don't even compliment. Like how niggas be like, no homo. I'd be like, man, that's a very nice necklace. No, Me Too. Very nice necklace you have on. I ain't playing. But in the strip club, that's out the window. G. No butt cracks. That's all I just sides. Work the sides. Motorboats, whatever she on. But I can't go. Because there's other opportunities for you. There's other opportunities. Strippers be smart as hell. They can count. They definitely can count.
They can count.
So be an accountant instead of a stripper. There's opportunities. Holla at me. I'll plug you.
All right.
Okay. But I think that about wraps us up entertainment. So we want to thank y'all for tuning in and turning up for another dope segment of This, That, and the Third, the lifestyle show that gives you life. Once again, it's been your boy, Calvin Leroy King the Third, and my lovely co-hosts with the mostest, Miss Reese Piece, the one and only. And we are the undisputed king and queen of Chicago podcast. Check us out.